Hello, this is Alechius, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as the French in April of 1941 as we continue our assault on the east coast of North America, apparently. Let's start with a lighter battle, the destroyer pack against the USS Pensacola class Chester. There's just a cursed combination of words. So the Chester was like a Great Lakes gunboat, I think. Whereas Pensacola was a World War II, or actually interwar cruiser. So a Gepard, a Marocane, and a Daphne walk into the Gulf of Mexico. And so we start the battle coming in with favorable weather at 31 kilometers. I have not split them up. They're all relatively the same speed. We can kick out with the others, which we will soon. There we go. First shots. We'll go ahead and break up our group. Go to full speed. There we go, first hit. Good hit. Multiple hits now. Are we hitting? Yeah, I think we hit the transport. Oh no, we did get them. Turrets are traversing. We have the advantage that they're using large caliber singles. We've seen this class before. It's the torpedoes we have to worry about, even as destroyers. I just thought that was a neat lineup. There we go. Don't want to cut across too sharply. Do we dodge those middle ones? We do. Alright, kick it over. Oh. Evasive action. Oh, we might swing into that. Ah, should have evened out. Ooh, just. We are good. They do have some thick armor. Not that I think we need to be concerned about it. Yeah, I bet. Cowardly using the transports as a screen. Whoops. Lost control of the Falcon. Got it too far out. Gonna take out all of the transports before we even take out the Chester. Seems to be doing alright, a little bit flooding back aft. Yes, we know. We've technically succeeded our mission. Now we just need to take out this cruiser. I mean, we don't have to. Flash fire, outstanding. That pretty much spells her doom. What'd she lose? Rear turret? Get a full broadside going here. Please avoid. Alright. Oh, hard. Gadonk. Well, that caused some flooding up forward, so maybe. No, because we donked into the back, so that's additional flooding back aft. Are you guys just really want to run into them? Okay, yeah, torpedoes will do it. As we expected, wolf pack of destroyers taking out the trash. There's our victory screen. And coming back to the strike, this is 2 heavy cruisers of the same class, Northampton, against our Thionville with the heavy guns. You might want to stay at longer range for this then, because they're going to outgun us at shorter range. because the light cruisers should be vulnerable to the 8s and the 5s, possibly even the 4s. The destroyers are certainly vulnerable to the small caliber. Plus they have their torpedoes. We could go in for a lot of torpedoes though. 34, 40, 40, 41, 35. Yeah, we kind of have a grab bag. They are slow. So yeah, we got a knot and a half, 2 knots on them. I think this might be a gun duel at range. And here we are, having discovered and fired on the enemy at 17 kilometers. Pretty good gunnery available today. They are coming at us. Which is probably smart on them. Probably do want to close somewhat. Yes, Admiral Fuzzy Mittens. It is almost time to eat. The cooks have a wonderful meal for you, prepared for you today, just after this battle. They're maneuvering. Turned about, we'll have to give chase. Since they are maneuvering hard, we might as well do the same. There she goes, steadying up. Gonna go directly away. They sure are. What hosers. I don't really want to be in a stern chase. Good accuracy all of a sudden. 13.7. Alright, we'll throw off our accuracy a little bit to kick out and hopefully get the rear turret engaged. Although that does not look like it has a great set of angles to work with. No, we're gonna get any hits. 10% isn't that bad for a pair. They're opening up slightly. Might as well go to ×5 then. Closing rapidly. which put us within range. This is not what we wanted. We've got 7-inch main belt, decent aft belt, fore belt's a little bit weak. It's pretty even, but it's shallower. There we go, 5-inch partial penetrations. We got an 8.4 on us. We hit their main belt with a 10-inch. Maintaining range is the goal right now. There we go. 4 belt penetration on the lead, Frederick. Flooding in 2 compartments. Good accuracy at this range, but it's a little closer than I'd like. I'm sure their guns can find weak points in our armor. Oh yeah. She's maneuvering hard. Possibly switching lead. Looks like it. We'll go ahead and switch as well. What is our torpedo range? 10.5 kilometers and 12 kilometers. Oh, look at that. They launch torpedoes. Let's go ahead and throw that off. We don't have all of the ammunition I would like. We'll switch targets again, which I hate doing that so much, but this is a good opportunity to take on the following ship. Avoid all these torpedoes. Close in for a closer approach with our limited ammunition on the 10-inch. Looks like one of their torpedoes swerved in a way I don't much like. However, our following ships, our cruisers are going to be in the way of that. Range are we at? 8 kilometers. It's not bad. Colbert is in the line. Just barely. I think we'll be okay. So we'll style it. And others are avoiding as well. Excellent. That took some of the pressure off Thionville, which is now getting too far from the combat. shift sides for this torpedo barrage. Now that their torpedoes are expended. Oh, nope, I see a straggler. How's the Anvil doing? Closing up again. Might not be the prime combatant this time. Harpon will be okay. Excellent. Alright, with the light cruisers curling around behind the Frederick, the destroyer's cutting up her starboard side, should force her into a dilemma she cannot avoid. A lot of fire on board. Yeah, let's conserve our armor piercing for the Fargo, which is as yet undamaged. Should we even bother with torpedoes for the Frederick? I feel like we have to decide soon because we're right here. I think we're going to go turn them off. Don't use AP. Ooh, flooding on the stylet. Alright, stylet, let's get you detached. You can go ahead and send it. And we'll get you disengaged. Oh, she's turning broadside. She's gotta have a lot of fire by now. Yeah, she's pretty beat up. She's gonna take at least 1, 2. Big hits. Not a ton of flooding. But it is significant. It's almost close enough. Armor piercing might be worth it. But we have her largely on fire. I'd rather just... Yep, there we go. I'd rather just get the fire down. So we're going to lay chase as so. We'll set the torpedoes to save again. And Thionville will now close in directly, although she's largely not a combatant at this point. I'll tell you what, we'll have her follow the light cruisers. And that way we won't have to worry about her until she gets closer. Unless they decide to turn. Yeah, that was after the cruisers. Looks like we'll get a good shot of torpedoes here shortly. This is going to go poorly for her, because there's one. She's seen it. She's turning harder into her turn. I don't think she can fully avoid those. And then we're going to have follow-ups. We're out of smoke, though, so it's going to get ugly for our destroyers here shortly. 2 torpedoes. Wow, massive damage. There's the follow-ups. 1, 2. And 1, 2 more. Massive flooding due to torpedoes. That did not turn out at all like I thought it was going to. The heavy cruiser plinked away, and that provided cover for the light forces to get in and duck and weave through their torpedoes and set up successive fires that did the job. I'd say that worked out very well indeed. Good port strike. We have the naval invasion in Cook Island, which will be minimum 6 months away because our ships are not there yet. But we're moving. Everything else has mostly been handled already, if I remember correctly. Oh, I did not do... I know I did the submarines and new ships heading out from Spain, Spanish shipyards. I forgot I had not done Wilmington. Bern class won't be getting underway, neither will the Flanders. That might be why. Veritas, St. Louis. Got 2 of those. We could get the St. Louis underway. I believe those are paired up with the bombardment ships. St. Louis being the fast battleships. Not that they're very fast anymore. Oh my gosh, the magentas. What else do we have? We have Palestro heavy cruisers. Maybe we'd be better off getting those underway. Albeit being rather slow. There's the bovines. Yeah, let me sort through this real quick. Okay, we decided on the 2 bovine class heavy cruisers and the 2 Victor Hugo heavy cruisers with the triple 10 inch and triple 8 inch at varying speeds. And we're looking to get both D'Estaing class light cruisers with the 6 dual 6 inch and the Jules Michelet class. 2 of those, we've got a bunch of them there. I love these things. Fast firing gunships with the 5 triple 5 inch guns. We'll keep those 2 groups together until we can get the second D'Estaing out, and then we're going to split them up into 2 groups of 4, 2 and 2 each. Possibly go hunting. Speaking of which, we might want to split these ones up. Or just send the destroyers out to go get this guy. They should go ahead and stay there, because they're blocking this pass. This, they have to go through the minefields. Everything else I'm happy with. They're screening. Yeah, it's all good. I'm not worried about any of the other possible movements. Although maybe I should be. What kind of... these are the 40 knots. Yeah, we'll see if we can chase that one down. Your destination is Central Mediterranean, right there. And you're just another pair of destroyers. Combine you with the other 2, because we don't want to lose too much of our capability. The Mull House was beat up. We'll get her into port, possibly to be interred for the... or broken up. Interesting. Guess we can move on Bahrain with this group, as much as I'd like to hit Karachi. Wow, we're making progress. Wow, their army is much reduced in India. The army's gonna make a killing out there. That true over here as well? Yeah. Army getting some work done. Outstanding. Very pleased by that. And with that going on, we might as well bring our other ships into positions to harass other sections of the Empire. Start cleaning up these various spots. And move on to May. Outstanding. So May sees the press supporting our war efforts to conquer the world. I mean, bring peace and unity and an end to all strife. No, we're going to fight. Getting a peace treaty with the US will only lead to... Ooh, this one could hurt. lead to bigger fights later. Kilauea was fine. Our port attack, outstanding. Oh wow, we got 2. Port strikes for the win. Clash of fleets, seriously. 34 knots. I'm not even. This is an auto resolve. If you do damage to me, I'm gonna be upset. Should have taken them out, but it is what it is. This is what we sent out. Implacables, the 6 triple 5-inch, even better than the. I forgot the name of them. The Jules class. Against that Cochrane that beat up our previous ancient geriatric fleet. So this will be a good vengeance fight. Alright, we start right in the thick of it. I think tighten it up slightly. Stay with high explosive only. Question is, do we... Wow, 16 kilometers? Unfortunately, I think they... Oh, that's their torpedoes. Where's their gun range? Oh, they're done. Yeah, we're gonna keep it as a big group. Environmentals look favorable again. Outstanding weather the last 2 months. Alright, let's get our turn going. Nice try, Cochrane. We've got your number this time. Yeah, that's good enough for our high explosive shells. 9 to 10% chance to hit. Torpedo detonation. What's this hail of gunfire look like to them? It looks like a hail of gunfire. We can stay just outside of her range, giving her little to no opportunity to fire back. Actually, might get a couple pot shots off. Which she is. And let's cut speed. Engine vibrations minimized. We get a cruising speed stability bonus. So even with this starboard turn, 11, 12. Oh, we're within range. We'll stay and do smoke. Another torpedo detonation. Let's take a look. It does appear to be heavily on fire. She's got to have plenty of, 50% damage instability. Stay at this range and blink away. We'll take a couple hits, but that's okay. Heavily on fire, 30% crew losses already. Nope, torpedoes left. Alright, let's go for the coup de grace. Speed up. Close in. Have torpedoes ready. Stretch it out. Looks like all 4 did their torpedoes. Close in, switch sides. Yeah, she didn't like that volley. A wall of torpedoes headed for her. Oh, she had torpedoes left. Ah, I didn't see that launcher. I'm gonna have to be careful. Yeah, let's go ahead and detach. We'll aim there. La Fortune. We'll aim there. Ronaldin is fine where she's at. Alright. You get to follow the Rubis. You get to follow the Prodi. You get to follow Le Fortune. A little premature. We hadn't quite taken out all of their torpedoes. Don't use AP. What are you doing? Alright, we got some torpedoes going. It's an excellent angle. Get those torpedoes out. Alright, who are you firing at? Do a hard turn. Alright, we got 2 torpedoes in. And down to extensive fire. With that, I'll call this one to a close. I thank you for joining me. Appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.